fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Jackson, escaping the pressure right, winds up and lets it go. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 77 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stafford with a play fake to Swift, and he'll set to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
First down, San
Francisco. I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
49ers. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Mostert. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. It's Coleman here. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. That would give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Start the drive as they connect left side. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. Well, they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards.
36-yard line.
Stafford going to give it to Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Juan Kinlaw on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kenny Galladay. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
That's the score. Niners 14. Lions 7.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I don't want to see what's served, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, Barbados with the hustle, pockets distinctive destinations, all I want to see.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Lions take over.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now you got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's a toss play right to Swift. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Complete to T.J. Hawkinson. A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. So on 4th down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Robbie Gould.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. They'll run here with Swift. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Stafford delivers this to Hawkinson, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a 1st down for Detroit. From the 50, it's Stafford. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to be down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 2-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. first half. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game.
Makes the score Niners 21, Lions 17. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because
you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a Kellen Witherspoon. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now it's Jackson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Mostert. Down right around the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Gold is good, and they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked up on a safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
He'll take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
George Kittle.
George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Niners 31, Lions 17.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
Caught by number 11. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and...
From the 41, Stafford. Open man, he's got him. The tight end, Hockenson. And we take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there on a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Throwing again. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
29-yard line.
On the RPO, that's complete right side. And off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, you're your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Call it a gain of 5, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now at Ford Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Gold with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21-17. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
And inches at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Niners 45, Lions 17.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter This would be their third straight defeat. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Running is Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Going up top, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Julian Okwara in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Gold for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Niners 54, Lions 23. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Stafford. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now, boy, the ball's going to go over on on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's Mostert. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Dante Pettis. Touchdown.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw again on second down. Stafford got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To the air again, Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Number 80, incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation. A big offensive experience. The defensive